ago. You came into this world, and what a life you lived. Coming in, dancing, ready to live life and party hard. Always on your feet, you always brought life and light into the lives of so many people. Memories made, lives changed. We miss you, but we know you're up there in heaven, dancing with your sisters, enjoying every minute, partying like it's 1969. Keep dancing. We love you so much, Juanita. We love you.
Thank you.
I am not a public speaker, so bear with me as I go through some things that I wrote down about my grandmother. First thing, I think it's completely fitting that we have a second celebration of life. It was very much in Juanita's spirit. And I do believe that brings me to saying thank you to Rosalie for being our host and getting this together. You've always been gracious and kind, and has always meant so much to us that you took care of our grandmother and provided for her for 30 years. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I think with age and wisdom comes the ability to kind of look at life or people's lives in different ways. And in that vein, I think I've come to realize that our grandmother was someone who persevered through so many things, which I may not have always realized or looked or viewed upon in that way. And I think she persevered perhaps in a time that was less friendly towards women, and we kind of don't ever give her the credit for that. So I'm taking this moment to sort of say that she was a fierce woman. And I think she was a very modern woman who was probably bound by the time period that she was born into. And she was more modern than a lot of people probably would have expected. And with that, I'll share one very amusing story that I will always take with me, is that she was dispelling some relationship advice. And she said, in her own broken English, she said, nobody has to put up with that garbage. She's like, if you don't like the situation or the relationship that you're in, you just pack up the maleta and go. That's what I would do, is what she said. And it just really made me realize the spirit of that woman, regardless of the things that had occurred in her life or did not occur. And that's what she meant to me. In the end, I think I see her as someone who was completely fearless.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not good either, but again, first I do want to say, Gina, thank you for all of this, and also thank you for allowing us to have that relationship with Grandma, even after Mom passed, whether it was taking us, driving us to New York, or having her come home for the holidays. Those things meant a lot. So as we say goodbye today, I just wanted to take basically a moment to honor such an incredible woman. She was unapologetically herself always. Bold, loving, hilarious, definitely strong. And you always knew exactly where she stood. And I admire her for that more today than ever before. I want to take a moment to thank my mom for always making sure that we had such a close and special bond with Grandma. Whether it was driving us from New Jersey to New York, having her come and spend the summers in Florida with us, or simply making sure that we made our calls, whether just to say hello or to wish a happy birthday. Those moments built a lifetime of memories for me. There are so many stories I could share about Grandma. From the time we got chased by a dog in Florida when she came to visit over the summer, to Grandma helping me prop the girls up to go clubbing one night out with some friends, will always be my favorite story. And also to one of my favorite memories Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Which as a kid, I laughed and laughed and laughed. But as I grew up, I realized that it was also telling me to take time, pause, take a moment. And it's more as an adult now that I realize how important. And for many years, we laughed about that. Laughed. Even when she came to New York, 96, she still remember, where's the fire? Where's the fire? So that is something I will always hold dear to me. I'm just gonna close off by saying, because of Grandma, I will always remember to stand tall, to speak up, and to be unapologetically who I am. That is the gift she gave me, and one I will carry with me for the rest of my life. I am forever grateful and truly blessed. So thank you, Grandma. And thank you again. And Adrian also, I know people had said thank you before, but I will always remember watching you take care of Grandma. And whether it was rubbing her feet, taking care of her, those are the memories. You going to visit her, making sure she was taken care of, even at the very beginning when you didn't know the rest of us. Thank you. And you continue to do it. So thank you. That will forever mean everything to you. And Gina, like Christine said, thank you.
Okay.
Gracias Dios por tu buen día que tú das a nosotros. Gracias por tener la familia juntas, para estar aquí contigo y marido. Gracias porque ella está contigo ahora, Dios. No, nadie es más grande que tú, Dios. Nadie. Tú eres el Padre de todos nosotros, Dios. Y gracias por las manos como mami, tú la cuido y tu marido. Gracias por las manos de ellas. Ella la cuida día y noche, todo el tiempo, y la familia, y todos los que ayudan a cuidar a Piquimita, a Adrián, a todos los que ayudan a cuidar a Piquimita, todos los hacen con tanto cariño, Dios. Gracias por ese cariño que tú le diste a ellos. Gracias porque tú siempre estás con nosotros, Dios. Tú siempre estás con nosotros, Dios. Yo te amo con todo mi corazón, Dios. Yo te quiero, Dios. Y tú me quieres mi familia para atrás, Dios. Gracias para eso, Dios. Gracias. Yo te amo, Dios. Yo te amo. Y todos nosotros te amamos, Dios. Tú eres grande y poderoso. Y tú eres el Padre de todos nosotros, Dios. El Padre de todos nosotros. Y tú siempre estás ahí con nosotros y siempre vas a estar con nosotros. Gracias, Dios. Gracias.
Amén.
En el nombre de Jesús. Y gracias por ti, Juanita. Gracias por el tiempo que yo pasé con ella. Es muy amable el tiempo que tuviste allá en esta vida, en este tiempo, en esta tierra que tú dejaste que ella esté aquí con nosotros. Gracias, Dios. Gracias por ese tiempo que ella estuvo con nosotros en esta tierra. Gracias por sí, gracias por tu hermano, gracias por la familia, gracias por la esposa de Miguel, gracias por Lupi, gracias por todos ellos, gracias por todos los nietos y nietos que tú estás aquí para que esté con ellos, contigo, Juanita, la familia, gracias, Dios, tú eres grande y maravilloso y nadie es más grande que tú, Dios, y tú siempre estás en la familia juntos, gracias, Señor, en el nombre de Jesús, Dios, en el nombre de Jesús, amén,
Amén.
Amen.
Take all 5 minutes for that.
Once again, I just want to reiterate, the family is more than welcome to stay.
We got you. I just want to express our gratitude again for all of you that have traveled near and far to be here this afternoon. Some of you were in Chicago, some of you were not. But I just want to say that as was just mentioned a moment ago, a young woman in St. Croix back when there was no internet, no phones that we knew of. Maybe in the state they had them. There were a few cars. They see them once in a while. Had the courage to get on an airplane and fly to New York, unknown, and do the things that she did. That expression about I don't know who coined it, maleta and go. I've heard it many, many times. You know, maleta and go. And all those idioms that she had. Very smart woman. Witty. You couldn't get over on her. And she could see you and in her mind figure who you were and whether you were good or bad. And those were some of the qualities that she had. It kind of, not the right word probably, but in reaching a judgment or a decision over kind of a feeling of what a person was. And I don't think she was wrong many times. Every time we spoke on the phone, she always told me that I'm being treated like a queen. She loved that. She loved to be pampered. Like there was no end. I don't think that Queen Elizabeth had anything on her when it came to being catered to. Because there were a lot of people in that network, support network in New York, in Florida, in Georgia, and elsewhere, people that knew her that was always available for her. And not too many people can say that. I'm one of them. I can say that. I'm sort of kind of insulated person, keep to myself. So again, it is good to have everybody here today. As we come to closing a chapter. And Diane mentioned this a while back, and I went on the internet, and it was someone way back when that said that a person is not dead as long as we keep their memory in our hearts, and that's true. You heard from the grandchildren about the impact that she had on them, and that's something that would be carried forward as long as we live. So again, we thank you for being here this afternoon, and I guess we are going to assemble again at Rosie's and Diane's home for a meal. So everybody is certainly welcome to come over and enjoy that meal. So again, thank you all. We thank you and the staff here again for all you have done. And we certainly don't wish to come and see you again soon, but it was kind of an experience going through the process. You know, we always been in the background. I spent 30 years in the Army when I was in charge of many funeral details. And I saw the families going through the grief, but I never went through the experience myself. Even when I was part of my grandfather's funeral back in the island, too far back to even mention the year. I was just a young little, crazy little young man running around the island there on that occasion. So again, thank you all, and we'll see you at the house. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Say real quick, normally the cemetery staff really doesn't say anything, but my gosh, I'm so moved. Just want to thank everybody for coming out here. Rosalie, you know, obviously setting this up. I can see what an impact she made on everybody's lives. And it's very, very touching. So I want to thank everybody for showing up here today. Okay?
Thank you.
So we're going to go ahead and commence with placing the ashes into her final resting place. Okay? Like I said, anybody else want to say a quick word or before we begin?
No, I just need one picture.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Love you, Grandma.
Love you too, Juanita.
Okay, so this does conclude the service. Once again, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Like was mentioned, I'm sure there's some delicious food, which, you know, coming from Los Angeles, I'm really jealous of. But once again, you're more.
Could you hold that for me? I'll take it for you.
Maybe you could put it underneath here.
Hold on, I got it.
It's okay.
Can we get the full name?
Perfect. I got it. Thank you. I know.
So I told them before, so